It's but okay, so we've got to make a scared face for the thumbnail.
Okay.
Is that your scared face?
Oh, sorry. You said, look,
I think I was
you
waiting
said
for you.
make a scared face.
I'm doing
I made
one!
a scared face, and then you were like, no, I haven't started the recording yet.
Well, now I
Okay.
have. I started the recording 30 seconds ago. People are waiting out there. Do your scared
Alright.
face.
Jesus.
All right, there we go. That's enough of
Glorious.
the thumbnail that I probably won't use. All right,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
let's. Let me make sure that I'm sharing the thing and not the YouTube video we were watching beforehand. But it should have been setting that up beforehand, honestly. But here we are. Yeah.
You fool.
Professional stream.
Professional. All right.
Never.
Once again, it's Adzy, she, her,
It's Spud. He, him.
and
Behold, I'm crab, they, them. There's also a sweep. She has no concept of pronoun.
Sweep is a cat.
Sweep is a cat.
All right. Let
Nice.
us continue. Oh right, yeah, we got born out of the egg wall.
Yes.
We're all born again.
We
We
are
fell
happy.
outside.
Happy birthday, tumor baby. Okay, let's go.
Normally birthing is excision or expulsion. Would you say this one was expulsion?
I would say
Probably.
it's definitely an expulsion. Ugh.
Yeah. Expulsion in the same way as, you know, eventually a white-headed spot will expulge.
Gross.
I was thinking like a potato from a t-shirt cannon. How it actually seemed to be, but that also works.
Well, it was more that like we just sort of fell out of the wall. Just happened to have enough of our stuff together to survive. Yeah, like these guys are like rotting. Like their exposed lungs have sort of like eaten themselves away. What's this? Yeah, my corpse theory is like because none of this is moving. I feel like these. Oh.
And it's also breathing by the looks of it. Unless I'm... No, maybe not. It looks like a Halo Elite helmet.
It does.
A little bit, yeah.
So the plan is, by the way, that any day we don't stream, we'll throw one of these up. So we've got to build a little bit of a backlog. They will be in 1 hour chunks.
We can do that. We can do that.
And do it. How big was this thing when it was still alive? Is it still alive? Because I mean, there must still be some like electrochemical activity, like because we're here, right? Like. So maybe, like, I don't know if we are the last, like, twitches of this dying creature. Like, just the, you know, synapses still firing just randomly for a long time, or whether we actually have some divine purpose. Like that's a question that like I have like whenever I'm doing world building with any creature like this big. It's just like, where do you put the credit card? Like where there is no space to slide a credit card between like a ultra like millennia long lived planet scale creature that has autonomous parts of its own biology just buggering off around and like as close to a god as you can get. Well, that's the thing we saw our other body gumble towards. Maybe we have to go in there.
I kind of like the idea that, like, we're essentially a neurotransmitter with some amount of sentience. Like, it doesn't matter whether this thing is alive or dead or asleep or anything like that. We're just that split nanosecond of like electrical impulse doing the bit in between the two nerves to make something happen.
Yeah.
And we pass in a blink unnoticed. Like,
You know, like how many of your red blood cells do you know by name, right? Like,
mm. Yeah.
or worse.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Big wall.
More meat wall. More pods like the
Yeah.
ones that we came out of, but bigger. Way bigger.
Mm. Reminds me of the Harvester concept art from Dune.
From the Jodorowsky one?
The like from like, so Giga did a lot of concept art for Dune. I believe the Jodorowsky one, and then that got reused. Like a bunch of it got reused for Alien, but also the David Lynch one.
Boy, that movie that died before it became a movie was
yeah, that would have been, it would have been glorious.
Well, no, here's the thing. It actually, the fact it died gave birth to so many other, like, more interesting, like, original properties.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, the Harkonnen Castle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I am gonna say, every single time I mention a piece of Giga's artwork, especially by name, I'm actually gonna, like, just put it in the chat so that, like, it's there and you know the thing.
So that, tomorrow I'm gonna go, like, hunting around for it.
Yeah.
So can you put, like, the title of it in the chat as well?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. Just so that, like, when I see, like, oh yeah, we talked about, like, the Harkonnen Castle, I can just be like, and here it is.
Yeah.
And then I can make it go away. I can bring it back. It goes away.
You have
Just
a
made some extra work for myself there.
You have a wonderful, wonderful little clip there of me sneezing. Silently, because I managed to mute the mic, but not interrupt the camera for a moment.
Sneezed it away.
Yeah.
Oh, animating that. Alright. Go inside this thing.
Yeah, it is from the Jodorowsky's Dune.
Oh, this
concept
is
art stuff.
I got turned around. This is where I came in.
Ah.
You have a run here, but it's like yeah, I just completely like came out here, looked around and went, oh, in there? Okay, back in there. Light leads the player, should be following the light, but
I mean, it's not like there's signposts.
There's no yellow paint here.
Yeah.
I think I think
Very
this
much.
is the thing we uploaded.
Mm.
Maybe?
Very much OSHA non-compliant.
Yeah, it's the goo.
Very squidgy. What? What's that then?
Hmm.
think that might be us. I think that might be what happened to the previous version of us. Got covered in the magic juice,
The goop.
because our body should be right there and it's not.
Mm.
Do not jump scare me. Ugh.
Unsure if friendship.
Yeah, there's the
It's
gun.
holding
There's the gun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no. What happened to us?
Mm.
Same to you. What year? I don't know what that is. Is this like a pool system? No, because it was creating things.
Mm.
This was some kind of generator for a different. Yeah, this is the hips. This was a generator for some other kind of cell. It's probably easier to start thinking of ourselves as like a type of cell, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think you might be right.
There is a part of evolutionary biology talks about how the different parts within animal cells, like the mitochondria and things like that, were actually like smaller cells that got eaten and became became a symbiote and then used in this relationship. So I wonder if we're like that, if we're like some sort of accidental parasitic organism that it picked up elsewhere. And something this big has just sort of subsumed us into itself as a piece of its biology at this point.
Aha.
Is that an us? That is an us. Chest cavities a dead giveaway. Don't understand. Ah, now I do.
It's a key. Mm. Mm-hmm.
You've been quiet for a bit, Crab?
Watching.
Well,
Now, if it opens, don't look into it.
don't think choice.
No.
Oh no.
the way.
Follow it. Yeah. Covered in that mutagenic goo.
Mmm. Delicious KY.
Blech.
Try not to make the face I was making for the whole last video. Just kind of like. I will make that face. It's just my like, this is weird face.
Mm.
Gross. Well, that'll kill me.
Interesting. Like actual fans.
Yeah, it's a backlit fan.
Mmm.
Yep.
I thought Ridley Scott hunted those to extinction in the 80s, but no, that still around.
I've certainly seen some in captivity where they're allowed to run wild and breed.
Yeah, the breeding program kind of brought them back from the brink, didn't it?
Yeah. Occasionally they get stupid and chase their own tails, and then something silly happens.
It is at least slightly, slightly comforting to know that, backlit fans do appear in, like, Warhammer 40k games, and they have become so domesticated that they get purity seals put on them.
Okay, so these seem to be some sort of other birthing pod. Perhaps. Because this one has a body out of it. I doubt he got in there. Well, they got in there, whatever. I don't think gender is a concept. Like, I don't see a wanger, do you? I don't see anything.
No.
No primaries, no secondaries.
None that we recognize, anyway.
Does a virus have a gender?
Exactly. Yeah. Just
What I remember playing Soma, the lesson there was if you see a gross thing, touch it. It'll be fine.
Yeah, basically.
ah!
Ah!
So I am. Oh god.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
Oh, did you see the
Friend.
skull sticking out the side of it?
Yeah.
Ow! 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 Ugh! Ugh. Okay.
Oh, it's acting as a biological exosuit. Yay!
My clothes are alive.
Oh, good.
Call Studio Trigger.
There's its arms.
Yep.
Casually buried into my guts.
Yep.
Yeah. As long as they stay buried in there, you should be fine.
I wonder where the rest of it is.
Over your shoulder.
Watching.
It's got its chin on top of your head.
Yeah, just.
Just leaning over like, hi, bestie.
What you doing?
Occasionally, when you step, your head bounces against its chin and it clicks its teeth. Like,
Ow.
ow.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Ow.
Please walk slowly. Well, get your head out of my head. Even in a metal meat hellscape, the shitpost conversation will continue.
Even
Oh,
in
I
a metal
can't
meat
help it.
hellscape, you can still make friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we made Gregor.
Yeah.
Wonder how he's doing. Wonder how
There's
much time
a
has passed between then and now.
There's a really weird little bit of pareidolia going on where, like, I can see a face in the back of the gun. Or tool, I suppose. Schlorp.
Ah,
Delicious.
yes. Extendo anus. What?
Whoa.
Hello,
Extendo
friends.
birthing canal. Oh, these guys still have their
They've got
They've
skin.
skin on.
Skin. They've got butts.
They've
Maybe
got
earlier iterations.
coverings over their lungs. I don't think they. I think these are like again a different type of cell.
Mm.
Okay, well that's a no-go. That's where we came from. Check this one out.
Schlorp.
Schlorp. Ah, what this? For us. Oh, I don't have
Because
a.
we don't.
I don't
we
have
don't
a
have
thingy.
the. Yeah.
Fire more thingy.
Do you still have yours? No, yours. Oh yeah, there it is.
Does.
It's just bucked.
It's just buried
completely
inside. Buried inside your abdomen.
Yeah.
Time for pee.
Collect. Collect another clitoris, I guess. Okay, so.
Something, find the clit. Again.
Got it.
Nice.
Strange puzzle. I have several small questions when playing this that I don't think any of them would really be. They wouldn't serve to really do anything other than make people mildly uncomfortable.
Wouldn't be a satisfying kind of answer.
Yeah. Or it wouldn't lead to anything incredibly nuanced, or it wouldn't lead to an interesting conversation.
I mean, try me.
Yeah, you
I
never
wonder.
know.
I wonder if the keys in the locks are still wet.
I mean,
If they're still wet.
Yeah. Because they
looks
seem
like
quite.
they should be. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
If they're semi-musculature, then part of me would assume that they would have to keep some sort of standard
Some sort-
level of dampness.
Yeah, some amount of like internal moisture level, like
Yes.
yeah.
Lubrication is the term I was
Yeah,
going to use.
yeah,
I forgot.
yeah.
Yeah, human bodies have a bunch of lubrication in them.
Yeah.
Lymph is one of them. Blood is technically another.
So
got, like,
there's
Into like
yeah, like the what I'm thinking of is the fluid in your joints, like that the really tacky sort of
like
the
yeah.
tacky stuff.
yeah.
The when you crack a knuckle, that's what cracking your knuckle is. It's that fluid, like essentially like popping around.
There's a word for it, but I can't remember it.
Yeah, I can't either. I shall do a Google.
Yeah, the human body is a machine that produces its own organic components.
Yeah. Synovial fluid.
Synovial fluid. I wouldn't
Okay.
have gotten that off the top of my head.
No.
I don't know how many of you at home are watching this and getting absolutely squicked out. I mean,
this is why I asked
Yeah.
like in the last thing.
although, like,
to me, this is just fascinating.
Yeah,
I love this.
same. Like, I feel like we've kind of weaned out all the people who wouldn't find this, like,
Yeah.
or like would find this too weird, right? Because I
Yeah.
think something's wrong with you if you don't find it a little bit weird.
Yeah.
If it's like,
I don't think
Or
that
it's
anyone who had a genuine...
overexposure. If
I
you
don't
don't
know
find
if-
it weird, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone would have made it to episode 2 if they genuinely found the first one unsettling.
that's fair.
Mm.
Yeah. Cannot interact with this.
Not
Cannot
yet.
interact with that. Cannot put my face in this. Cannot touch that. A thought occurs.
Yes.
If we're a part of this thing's biology, I wonder if it has, like, gut fauna or parasites or anything like that.
Probably.
Especially if it's dead. Like, something should be breaking this down.
It's definitely like ossifying or becoming petrified in some way, and things are breaking.
Yeah.
But whether that's because, I mean, if you're thinking about it like as an organism, the
Which I
easiest
think we
way
should.
of
Like,
well, yeah, definitely. But like what I'm thinking is like try and think on the scale of like if you were one of your own body cells, it would be so entirely unknowable, and the scale of time would just be completely different. Like, this is one of the things that I really like about like editing videos and stuff. Like, you can do so much with playing with time with editing. So like messing with that scale of time when it comes to like your existence versus the world around you. Like, this entire game might very well be like the lifespan of a white blood cell in our body. And yeah, this place looks like it's breaking down, but we're just in the middle of one set of cells that are about to be shed like dust. Like, and after our passing, like, it gets refreshed. Like, we're talking like
except
when you're
this-
that small, like everything is an eon, you know?
So that actually makes me think of, have either of you either read or seen the movie, or read the book or seen the movie, I'm Thinking of Ending Things?
No.
No.
Okay. Would you mind spoilers for that movie
Do I
or
need
book?
to add a trigger warning?
It does sound like there might need
It's like
to be
some
a
people
trigger.
can deal
Maybe-
with perma-aggroed meat monsters, but they cannot deal with
Yeah.
like suicidal ideation, which is fair.
Yes.
So,
Yeah. So, yeah. Just trigger
Not
warning
like
that...
Ian Reed.
Yeah, the story is about that does come into play, but the main thrust of the story is it's the point of view character is a woman who goes with her boyfriend to visit his family, and as the more the story is told, the more the woman finds bits and pieces of her boyfriend's life that she thought were portions of her own existence. Like, she's finding memories and paintings and things that she thought she made in her boyfriend's just house, boyfriend's parents' house. And essentially, what I'm getting at is it's revealed at the end that the character, who is called Lucy or Lucia or Ames or any number of things, is a figment of the imagination of the older version of her boyfriend. She is a concept that is experiencing itself in the mind of someone that is. Essentially it's a dream recognizing that it is a dream, and her boyfriend, who was actually never her boyfriend, it was just one of any number of such non-interactions. It was a person that they just happened to see each other. Yeah, he is planning. The title of the book comes in. So, it's her coming to realize her own existence as the world in which she, on one axis, exists, is deciding to end. So that is what this conversation is actually making me think of, is
Trippy.
something small and the smaller part of a larger thing that is going through its existence without realizing the scale.
It's just a small thing, yeah.
That it is just a very small thing.
This is where, like, I cannot experience this game as this organism.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to experience it as a player.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And the way I'm choosing to do that is by treating this as a biological study.
Yeah.
Right? As a, I guess you would call this a vivisection if it's alive, or a dissection if it isn't.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like we're discovering its different kind of meats and sinews, and all the spots in between.
Yeah. We're doing the thing where we try and figure out what the hell we're looking at as it's on a table.
Yeah, like how would mice describe an elephant kind of thing.
Which leads to one of my favorite little random factoids that I got told by someone.
Oh yeah.
The reason why the one particular part of the brain is called the indeterminate nigra is because it looks like a tiny little black spot that we don't know what it does. It's just in the brain. Obviously, they found out what it does later, but it kept the name of little black thing. We don't know what it does.
What does it do?
I don't know.
What it says on the tin.
Half a fucking story, Spud.
Hang on. I'm Googling.
Yeah, you can. It's hilarious.
What
that
is
way.
the indeterminate nigra?
In a scientific journal somewhere. Fuck if I know.
I'm hoping. Here we go. So, it's been renamed apparently. Or I might be incorrect in that it has been renamed. I'm not sure. It is a. Oh, this. Okay, it's part of the. It's within the substantia nigra. I think. I don't know. I'm not a biologist.
What does it do?
So the substantia nigra is a basal ganglia structure located in the midbrain that plays an important role in reward and movement.
Sweet.
So I'm guessing the indeterminate nigra is some part of that.
Reward and movement. So jorking it.
Yes. And by it, well, let's just say
the basal ganglia.
Basal ganglia.
Biology jokes. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
see
yeah.
what's down this tube. Now I've dissolved all the bodies on it. It's like
Schlorb.
it's a recycling organ.
Oh, hold on. Go back. You could kind of see they were still in the shapes of.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Still there.
Amigara fault looking shit.
It's almost like nuclear shadows.
Yeah.
A little bit,
like
yeah.
biological. Yeah. Damn.
Alright, let's get this last Well, that one then. There it is. Well, we have all of the green energy bells we need. Hold on. Just got a message from the person I'm going to be playing Trench Crusade with this evening. Prefer you refer to me by my title. Lung Jesus.
But Lung Jesus.
Gross.
So, funnily enough,
Please, I don't know where you're going with this, but
I'm here for it.
I have a feeling
So-
that I'm gonna get so many pissed off comments.
you're definitely going to get some interesting comments about it, I'm sure.
Oh, good.
So, back when Pandemic Legacy first came out, the board game,
Yeah.
for those who are not familiar, Pandemic is a board game where you are basically working together with the people, your fellow players, against the board game to try and cure diseases that are running around the globe. It is a sort of mid-difficulty cooperative board game designed by Matt Leacock. Won awards. It's one of the great examples of cooperative board games. I love it. Pandemic Legacy is what if that, but it was a story as well. So the way that a legacy board game works, for those who may not know, is you play a board game, and there are things that happen in that board game that you will then alter the board or the play materials that will affect every game from then on. So in the case of Pandemic Legacy, there was like stickers that you would put down, there was persistent infection rates, so a city that had a disease outbreak during one game, you would put a marker on the board, and it was harder to deal with in the following games because it had already had all of these issues with disease and whatnot, etc. Each of your characters as well, because there were a lot of player characters that you could do, each of them with their own special abilities that would help or either help the players or hinder the various diseases. I was playing the medic, and the medic had this special ability where you could go into a city, and for one action, you could clear all of the infection from that city instead of just one cube. Okay? So it was quite powerful. If you had a city that was on the verge of collapse, you could send in the medics and they would clear everything off, and brilliant. Everything was good. During the course of the game, my medic, Hawkeye, named after, the guy from MASH, because why not?
Oh, hey!
Ooh, peep.
Hello, friend.
Ooh, this one's got more flesh. Or flesh-like substance. Ooh. Oh.
Well,
Oh dear.
Been in there a little too long.
Might have
Oh,
to...
good. My
got a Groodle.
secondary arm is carrying some sort of tryptophobia tick. Two
Hmm.
things I fucking hate the most.
Oh dear. Yeah, so carrying on. As the game went on, you would get upgrades and new abilities and things like that. And I don't quite know how we managed to get it to happen, but my medic character eventually got to the point where I could be teleported around the map by a helicopter pilot.
Yeah.
And not only could I, for free, get rid of the disease in the city that I was in, but for an action, I could clear all of the infection from cities touching it.
Yeah, the medic and
in the
heli
big map.
pilot are an
Yeah.
amazing combo.
It's an amazing
like,
combo. But it got to a point where I could start, because I kept using the medic again and again and again, it got so ridiculous that I started getting called by all of the other players of the game Healing Jesus. Or rather, long distance Jesus. Because I could reach out, touch a city, and heal everything in the city from 3 cities away. So it was just like, oh, it's looking a little bit desperate over there. Ha ha! And poof, the game was saved.
He who dunks.
So yes, Lung Jesus has sent my potentially ADHD brain
5 Jesus network.
down the Jesus network into long distance Jesus.
Amazing. I wonder where we're going now.
Going deeper underground.
Deeper underground. Deeper under skin. Ow, 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 ow,
Oh,
ow,
no.
What? What's your fucking problem? Ow, ow,
Blah,
ow,
blah,
ow!
blah.
What?
I wanted to give you. Oh, it swapped the arms.
Did?
Because now you've got the key.
It didn't.
Or did you get the key when I wasn't looking? When I was bringing
I had the key when you were talking.
Okay.
Right, yeah, because
It's
my
just being
grocery
cranky.
delivery happened, so I missed exactly what happened for a couple of minutes. But, ooh.
With the Greeble. Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm glad it did that.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's reloaded your Greeble.
Oh, it has!
Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm so glad it did that. Why wouldn't I be happy to see that happened? That's rather upsetting.
It sounds like you're not enjoying it.
There's certain
I mean,
bugs,
I can
man, that are not in my okay list.
That's fair.
A little bit squeaky.
Do not enjoy ticks.
I can
yeah,
understand
fair.
that.
Oh, this is where we make Gregor. Oh, it's been a while.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh no.
We were out for quite some
yeah.
time, weren't we?
Yeah. Lending more credibility to my, like, iterative evolution sort of thing.
Yeah.
It took a little while to birth the next one to do the next job.
If he's still down there. Kinda hope he isn't.
Yeah. What would be worse, if he was still there or if he wasn't still there?
Was gonna go with was.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
this is where we started the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We came up this tube. Yeah, this is where we fell in.
Mm-hmm.
Is it healed up a little bit? Oh. It's just lighter outside. And this door was what the first thing we saw.
Ooh, even deeper.
Into the bowels. Maybe actually the Sphinx. Well, this.
I think we just
This
came
is a
out of
series
the
of-
bowels, actually.
Hmm.
Because, like, it would be on the surface, right? If this thing goes underground, there's like... I don't know. I don't want to... like a
Yeah.
wart on the planet. Just burrows deep.
This is, of course, assuming that it is a creature on a planet and not a planet formed from dead skin cells around the creature, like a clogged pore.
What's activity here?
Like this Lanesh man planet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a little bit.
It's a planet that is just a guy.
Yeah. Oh, now you've got your second... Ah, it's a key card!
It's a key
It's
card.
a telemetry thing.
Mm.
But absolute strange.
You know, it's genuinely impressive that, like, there is no real... Like, there's no dialogue in this game, and so far the only thing that has popped up on screen is, like, at the very, very beginning, there's the little, like, thing in the bottom right corner of, like, directions and the button to make the thing happen.
Yeah.
Like, beyond that, it has not
I'm going in circles.
done anything apart from use the environment.
Yeah.
And that is really impressive to me.
Tube.
Goop.
But, like, some of these areas are... I wonder if the red... Because the red doesn't seem to be doing anything. Is it an infection? Is
Mm.
it like a cancer? This was as far as I got. Right here.
Oh.
Trying to
In a
figure
previous
out this
previous
puzzle.
playthrough, you mean?
Yeah, trying to figure out this puzzle.
Ah.
So we'll see if we get any further. Oh. Interesting. I don't think those are supposed to look like that. I think this might be
I
part of
have
the
suspicion
infection.
you're right. Yeah.
Oh, hello. Ew.
Part of me wonders if that's even alive or if it's just
Rushing.
moving. Like, yeah. Peristaltic movement.
Mm.
That may not even be the correct word.
It is peristaltic motion.
Okay.
It's the
Swallowing.
swallowing is the squishy internal movement to get stuff from point A to point B in a tube.
Most efficient way to move things through
Mm.
by just squeezing the tube
Yeah.
stages. Where am I supposed to go from here? Drop down. I'm supposed to go this way.
Mm.
Stuck in a maze, follow the wall.
Always turn left. So let's have a look around from here. So we've got that big set piece. No, we've not been this way before.
Yeah, we have.
I
This is
don't
where we
think.
came from.
Ah,
Just following the wall.
okay.
That goes into the chamber. That goes into the elevator chamber.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Did not
So
go
we've
this
been
way,
down
okay.
one.
That says a new door lock.
It's a new door.
Aha!
Have the key, new key to.
There we go.
Yeah.
We've seen the big set piece. We've got an overall view of it. We're coming in now from the opposite side, I think.
Oh, remember earlier when I was talking about gut fauna and parasites?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Hey,
Just
buddy.
found one.
Well, you've got a gun.
Yeah.
Got a puncher.
Yeah, punch gun.
Ovipositor. Ooh, mushroom.
Where's the badger? I don't think there are badgers in this world. Ah.
Oh!
It rotated
It's a
and
colony!
cut through. Yeah, it cut through the little growth.
Well, it's not a growth, look, it's a colony. It's a series of them. They latch onto one another and ossify.
Oh! Gross.
Yeah.
It's a colonial organism. Interesting.
Human centipede.
Nothing. It's Did you ever read or like watch the like read through of All Tomorrows?
No.
No.
Remind me to show it to you. It's basically humanity gets. I would rather not have to deal with you, sir. Don't. I told you don't. Ah. Fine. Fine then.
Brody. Ah.
Oh, I'll do it.
Delicious.
Ew.
Gross. It's basically about like humanity has this massive galaxy-spanning empire, and then these aliens called the Q come along, and start transmogrifying humans for their own purposes. And there's like the ones who resisted the least ended up with
Good touch.
there we go. The ones that resisted the least ended up with like better forms than the ones who resisted totally. Like the ones who willingly joined became like these weird like pets that were just very good at doing nothing all day and then having mind-blowing sex. And then the ones that resisted the most were turned into these essentially like colonies of skin that were still sentient and aware.
Ooh.
And like it like talks about all the different like things the Q did to humanity, and then gross, and then like goes through, and this is what and this is what those things evolved back into, and then goes into like all of these disparate colonies of almost like post-human things turning into like pre-adapting to the environments they were in, and then rejoining and making ow, hey, get out of there! Ow!
Stop squishing my spleen.
What are you doing down there? And like the evolving to match their new environments like over millions of years, and like the whole time span of the thing is 1 billion years from like beginning to end, and it's absolutely wild. Like because there's a point where like whatever became of humanity kind of moved itself back from the brink and went back to being another galaxy-spanning civilization, only for one of the other civilizations to start eradicating them. And then, like, goes even further back from there to, like... like goes back, like goes even further to like, you know, humanity rebuilt itself again after all of that with the other weird new bioforms, and then those bioforms went on to eradicate the Q when they came knocking a second time.
Nice.
Ah! Stop that! You shit! Ow.
Weapon.
Oh, no.
Oh, fuck.
I guess I never learned how to heal myself.
Maybe it's from the squidgle.
I think it is from the squidgle, but I don't know how I use the squidgle to heal myself.
Yeah.
The squiggly spooch. Okay, I don't seem to have been thrown back too far here. Where are you off to? Spud has vanished.
Nope. He's gone away. Maybe picking up his groceries.
I have returned.
If I press E,
Welcome
I
back.
heal myself. Interesting.
I acquired a glass for pouring liquids into, and Jaffa cakes, because this game has done nothing but make me hungry.
What? Why? This?
More important question: why are you putting Jaffa cakes in a cup?
I'm not putting Jaffa cakes in a cup. No, I'm making fun. No,
Yeah,
I did acquire, however, legally distinct Jaffa cakes. So yeah.
Yeah, if anyone's got like 2 hours to spare and they wanna watch something that's like equal parts extremely depressing and extremely hopeful, check out All Tomorrows. Curious Archive did a whole read through of it, and like talks about each of the different stages of it. It basically is a storybook presented as like a picture book of an artist's like series of different works of you know, these evolutionary pathways.
Neat.
That's very cool. I would rather not. Ow! Part of I would rather not, did you not understand? Squidgels? Oh no, that's the squidgel. What do we call them?
The scrungle.
Scrungle. Oh, they woke up another one. Oh! Some sort of carrying organism.
Dropped one.
Drop 2, drop 3.
Huh.
Oh, it's a mummy!
Oh,
Blech.
why do I feel like we're witnessing its life cycle? I've been forced against my will to watch this thing's life cycle. Alright, what goes in here?
Thingies.
Lord.
Puppies. Actually, I think I want to go down to see where that ball ended up. Oh, hold on. Actually, what? Let's do. Okay, so that can move a thing from there and put it over there. Okay, so I think I need to get something over here and onto that hook so I can move it onto that hook. Yeah, this was the puzzle that I stopped on last time I played it.
I believe you're moving one of those circular bowels.
I think I know what to do.
Aha, yes. Okay, you're reconfiguring from, I think from a, because at the moment it's a 180 degree like crossover. So I think you're gonna reconfigure into an L.
Huh? Why did that not clamp on that? Okay, you've got to remain stood on it to make it work. What's over here? Okay, that's that way. Goes there. What does this do? I think I have an idea. This has got to go back down though. You just know that those holes are warm.
Yep.
What?
Comfortingly so.
I don't
Or
like it.
unnervingly so. One of the two.
We are at time.
Are we?
We
Oh,
are.
no.
We're at an hour. So we're gonna go ahead and cut it here. Thank you everybody so much for watching. We'll see you on the next episode. I have been Adzy.
I've been Spud.
I was Crab and will continue to be.
Yay.
Thank you very much everybody. We'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.
Blah.
Bye.